Alright, what is shaking? How goes all ya all? What's the haps? What's going on? And so I cry so hard when I like fell. Your internet is melting down. What's going on? Like what's happening with it?
Greetings. With
Right, so we just learned a bunch of information from the archivist. Aw, there's nothing over here. Man, what did we learn?
there,
A couple days ago now.
on that upside down island.
They have a camp.
Upside down. Oh, pfft, that upside down island. Like, I don't see anything weird. Right, that. Okay. Jesus.
That repaired some steps. Let's
Oh,
look
we gotta
around
go
for
find a
more.
bunch of
The
these
inverted Eluvian must lead to the Kunari.
steps across. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll just follow the main path. If it would work, that would be stellar. But that's what way too much data is for. What kind of a data plan do you have, out of curiosity? I'm always curious what kind of plans folks are rocking, because I see people do like streams like out and about, like IRL streams with their phones, and I'm just like, how do you have that much fucking data? That's crazy. Whoa, it's still upside down. I just assumed it was gonna flip me like to the same orientation as my surroundings. But no, not at all. Always gotta check the outskirts of a place before you can really consider it and investigate it, I think. Whoa.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
It doesn't hurt when I cast spells. What's causing this?
The pages of this book, Memory, describe an immensely tall, immensely graceful vine that flowers with the heat of a copper sunset and has blossoms as large as ponds, petals as long as a man, and scents puffing out like citron and sky and carrion death. The day the last of the vine's folds, spent and extinct, the creator of this memory weeps, and, after recording the flower's sights and sounds, enters Uthenera. Treasure this thought, for it was the last of its kind, and so much more than the last of me.
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
There's 2 supply caches here? Oh, so we're gonna be doing like a few big fucking fights in this area. Oh, hey, Cole has shit to say.
Back when I was a spirit, this wouldn't have bothered me. Now it's all wrong.
Huh. Interesting. He really is more human. More memories.
It's over 9,000!
More memories. Crazy. Ahoy hoy. How goes, Mark? I shared your bot over on TAS Agent's Discord. Folks were talking about bots they were making, and I mentioned Blazor that you were using, and linked your bot, just in case it can help any of them with their the stuff they're working on. I figured since you had it, you know, publicly posted in your Git, you'd probably be down with sharing it around. A lot of nerds over in that Discord, that's for sure. Fucking nerds. Spotify list still loading. That's funky. So before your bot is capable of adding tracks from your Spotify, it has to like parse the entirety of the list. Huh. How's Mark?
How is Mark? How is Mark this day?
Has to pull in my list and parse it. Take some time. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, Jesus! Okay. Don't just like start walking as soon as you walk through a portal, I guess. So is it only once you use the play random command once, like one or more times, that it begins to even look for the list? Or does it start happening the moment you boot your bot up, or like how does that work? Alright, so there's an Eluvian down there, which doesn't really seem to lead to anywhere, except like a fucking cliff that I'm more than capable of falling off of. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. How's it going, Zebra? Goes it on startup? While I rip drifts on the highway.
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Wide eyes, and that look on their faces. I'd almost say they were scared to death.
Scared to death.
Oh, that's fucking metal.
Alright, what's my next destination? Hey, Internet Bound, how you doing? What's happening? Surviving. It's been a day. I mean, a lack of internet alone would fucking... That's enough to push anyone over the edge. Hopefully the rest of your day is going alright.
Sticks.
Dude, thank you so much, Chaotic, for 22 months of support, my man. I really appreciate that. Had a few beers with friends tonight. I wanted to drink more, but my stomach said no. Yeah, beers will do that. I very rarely drink beers these days. I prefer almost anything else.
Welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams?
Might have a logic bug in there to address. Completely stop the bot and restart it to fix.
When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this
Doubled
veil?
our day in sales and we had
What has
people not come in.
Fenrirel done?
Oof, Jesus. Understaffed and overworked. A great combo.
Fenrirel created the veil between our world and the Fade.
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
The Fade and the waking world were once the same world? That's a little nutty. That's some news. What the fuck? How? It's saying a hype train is close, but there's only been one sub today. How is that possible? Fucking weird. 20% discount in subs right now. Might resub early. Nice.
Understaffed and underpaid is more or less the problems we face.
Yo, thank you for the bits, Turtles. I appreciate that. I'm confused as to what happened there. Or, oh, well, unless you did maybe sub? Just resub, but for some reason it isn't saying it. That's so weird. It counted as one, but... Oh, maybe it's because you're currently subbed, and so it doesn't actually occur. It doesn't, like, click until the current sub ends. But apparently it counts for purposes of a hype train. That's funky. Weird. Fucking Twitch is weird. Fire next month's early. Nice. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. I need to cancel all my 6-month subs that I have going on and then re-sub so I can get the 20% discount on all these 6-month, because I only really sub in 6-month chunks these days. I've got like 20 subscriptions though. I feel like I need to slim down on the number of subs that I have going on, honestly. Gotta get that September discount, indeed. Yeah, 20% off is huge. By the way, for those who are on mobile, there's like a trick you can use to not pay. There's an extra fee on mobile. If you subscribe on mobile, there's an extra fee. And you can get around that by going to like twitch.tv/the person's username /subscribe. And it'll, by using the URL on your like browser instead of the app, you can bypass the fee that is caused by using the app.
The treachery of the wolf.
We'll be better in 2 weeks. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for you. Like, I'm legitimately stoked. These loose pages are scattered about as if abandoned in a great hurry. Algebraic-looking formulae crawl across the pages, spiked with dense annotations in Kunlat.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
I recognize some formulas. The Kunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
I don't know. What else is there to inspect? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Fluffy Bunny. How are you? How's everybody doing? How's the weekend starting out? Hopefully folks are getting a chance to just kind of chill. Everything was cheaper not using an app. Yeah, totally. Some things are. Works for killing me. Last day's on the 17th. Dude, that's so exciting. It like lit a torch, and then it's facing this. Requires veil fire. Is that not veil fire? Requires veil fire. So I've got to like light my torch, I guess. Okay, so I don't understand what I need to do. Do I need to like... The wolf's eyes are glowing while the button's pressed. The fuck? Yo, Jezzy with the 7 months.
Hey.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the resub. How goes? How's your weekend treating you? Veilfire torches can only be lit by mages, according to Google. Yeah, so that's the thing, is like, you go and interact with a sconce, and it lights the sconce. It's like... There's... Dude, out of the way, serious. Like, there's nothing interactable down here. I don't understand. Maybe it's something done elsewhere? Maybe I have to go and get a torch and bring it all the way back here or something? I don't know. As well, hope the same's true for you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I see like a steps over there. Can I? Oh, this is different.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down Eluvian.
Why are these stairs going where we want them to?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir-Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Okay, maybe now I have to go back, I guess. I don't know. I'm lost. My friend says he doesn't like my tattoo idea, so I told him I'm just gonna get his face on my ass instead. I like it. That sounds like a good idea. That's wild. What's your tattoo idea, if you don't mind my prodding? Ocarina of Time. That would be a good first playthrough. Honestly, I'd kind of like to play Breath of the Wild for the first time again. That game blew me the fuck away. The Last of Us. That would be another amazing game to play for the first time. Oh, there's a bunch of fucking enemies here. Oh shit, Cole got killed. You've never played Last of Us? Wow. Yeah, that game fucked me up. It's an intense game. Playing cards like a Texas Hold'em hand. Me and my friends have been getting together every Saturday for 5 years. And all the nights we get together are poker nights. We're all getting playing card tattoos. That's cool. That sounds like a great tattoo. Like, it's personal. It's, yeah, it, like, incorporates people who are a big part of your life. It's awesome. The King of Spades and the King of Hearts. Up front. I think we should play it again. Helps push me toward trying it. The only downside of Last of Us is I believe it's still console exclusive. So you know, you'd have to play it on PS3, or I think there's a remaster on PS4 actually, now I think about it. Make it a little bit easier to play. But that's literally the only downside of it. That game I think is probably my favorite piece of like narrative interactive media. That and Detroit Become Human. Those are probably a couple of my favorite favorite games from like a narrative perspective. I'll get a wild card. Well, I mean, wild cards vary. Discharging the anchor now deals damage to nearby enemies. Oh, I'm like powering up my ability. That's crazy. Yeah, wild cards vary
The pain stopped.
from
The magic here wakes it. Familiar,
group to group.
strong, ripping apart again. All
and sometimes
again.
from hand to hand, if you're, you know, really having fun with it. Ah, that's fine. What my friend doesn't like is I'm getting a line through the bottom part on the King of Hearts, like it's broken, because I've been through some traumatic relationships. My friend says that sounds like a heartbroken diner waitress. I mean, you know, diner waitresses are allowed to be heartbroken too. It was the free game on PS4 one month and I snagged it. Oh, that's sick. That's awesome. Right, so I guess if you've got PlayStation Plus, I think that's what it's called, right? Or PlayStation Pro? No, that's a different thing. PlayStation Plus, yeah. Then you get access. Okay, so that Eluvian's the one I went through. So this one's new then? Yeah, if you are currently subscribed to PlayStation Plus, then you get access to all the games that have been free previously. Apologize for being in and out. I was trying to cable manage my work PC. That's all good. Man, cable management is a bitch. I am so bad at cable management. I literally, after my last rebuild, I brought it into a shop. There was also like a little minor thing that I needed to troubleshoot, but I was like, hey, while you're fixing that, would you be willing to like deal with my cables? Because I'm just not good at it. So they threw that in for free. How was your week? Week was good. Week was good. Busy. Whoa. Fade touched honeycomb. Whoa, wild. Yeah, just spending a lot of time with the little one. It's finally rained today, so Cal wanted to go out on a big bike ride, and which I was game for, but I didn't know it was raining, so I was like, not so much. I would get pocket aces, but I have an old friend named Ace, so I don't want to think of every time I look at the tattoos. I'm getting kings. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. I mean, you could also get like a ace king suited, maybe have the king on top so that the ace isn't really a dominant part of the tattoo, but it is still you know, strong opener. Come on, people, there's 16 of you, not even 4 taking part in Stream Raiders. You need to raid those streams. That is a thing. That is a thing. There is a battle going on if you'd like to take part in the Stream Raiders. There's an event happening right now, so that means like extra for tokens and stuff. Extra rewards.
Dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
I'm so lost. I don't really remember where I've been. It seems like the kind of spot where I've just got to like make sure I don't miss any of the mirrors.
Those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen-Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen-Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So, the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
Like damming a river. Rely on it for water all your life. What happens when it disappears?
Do you realize what this means? What this place is?
That's interesting.
The actual history of the elves could
So,
change everything.
What they're implying is that the real world and the Fade, the magic dream world where fucking demons and shit dwell, used to be the same world, and that's where the elves are from. And the reason that they lost all these magic that made them immortal was because they relied so heavily on the world all being one thing. Fate and the world all tied together. And so when they separated, they became a lot weaker.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Eluvians of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
Sorry, I don't know either.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
Trust you to think of something like this when you're trying to help.
Come now, we could visit each other on a whim. Think how much fun life would be if I were always a step away.
I don't think I've the strength.
If they're gonna stuff me into politics, I've got to have some fun on the side.
Okay, I just noticed Cole has a level that I haven't assigned. Let's give him a point of I guess a passive. Nice thing about pretty much all the passives is they're just like an attribute increase. So I've kind of got all the abilities I need for him, but pumping up his physical attributes will continue to make those skills even better. Instead of watering down his talent pool with skills that I don't actually want. Hadden-Paton Chapter question mark. Weird. So Varric wrote a volume of his book that he doesn't he doesn't have a number for? Very odd. Oh, whoa, just reading those codexes gave these other guys a level 2. That's wild. Okay. Alright, we're good. Blackwall. There's something here, according to my map. Something important. Oh, right there. Okay.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Eluvian now.
Right. Okay, we can probably do that. Let me take a peek around the back of some of these areas. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything cool. Nope, nothing cool back here. Oh shit. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Doop doo 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 doo. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone. I am a banana. It grows in bunches. It's great in lunches. I actually only know that song because of the like Newgrounds video from way back in the early days of the internet. Oh damn. We got Qunari to fight. The Qun. Come on. Ooh. Well, I'm always at such low health at the end of every fight. Banana stream is very healthy stream. Indeed. An excellent source of potassium. Although, I mean, bananas actually aren't very high in potassium, despite the memes. Pretty tough to get your daily dose of potassium from bananas. Alright, let's warp back. Peanut butter jelly time! God damn. Boomer memes, I love it. Peanut butter jelly!
They're the
Whoa.
librarians.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just hit a couple of these with my magic. Prevent me from getting hit. Get me alive, get me alive, get me alive now.
Don't toss.
Oh shit. Get out of here. Get out of here, Scooter. You're not welcome here. Oh shit. Alright, this battle might take a minute. Let's change gears entirely. Bananas are still good in bread form? Oh, right. Banana bread. Yep, that exists. You're not wrong. Got 9 units. 9 to 43. Yeah, we're gonna lose, but that's fine. Fine. First battle of the night. That's what's gonna happen. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Nice. Chaotic and I just going apeshit on these things. Level 4 epic vampire. Wow, that's strong for a level 4 unit. Oh, come on. Jesus, what a close one. Holy. Well, never mind. We did it. And I completed 3 quests with that battle. Alright, hang on. 1 quest. 2 quest. 3 quest. Pretty wild. And I've even got cash for scrolls. Boss time. GG! Yeah. I guess you can kind of use any units now, so I'm gonna go with a healer. Yeah. And I'd say, you know, a bunch of armor on the front line is probably a good thing. Bunch of ranged melee for the flanks. More supports. Good to go. Whatever you like in the back. Whoa! What just killed 2 of us at the exact same time? That was fucked. Pop up our potions. Like, do you want to loot a corpse? Bro.
Siram Viramanas, Chibera Melba.
There we go. I got all the librarians in my my focus ability, my like ult basically. I like that shake in the back with the jello. Sorry, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, I'm getting some anti-venom. Hooray. Lots of spider ichor? Is that right? I think it's a hard eye. Ichor. And then I think we just backtrack. Is this the right area? Oh, yes. Yes, this is it. Alright, so we just went and interacted with a bunch of those little red orbs that allowed us to complete this stairway to the Eluvian that's in a fucking palm of the hand. A little pretentious, but, you know, whatever. Golden hand.
Survivor of the breach, herald of change.
Oh shit.
Hero of the South.
The Vidasala.
I don't think I've met a female Kunari.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
Bro, we don't have to fight.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic.
There's still a little bit of this Bourgogne Pinot Noir, the Louis Latour that we were drinking last night. And if I don't have it soon, won't be drinkable. It's a, you know, low tannin wine, so it won't really survive an aging process. Do I use a glass, or do I haul off the bottle? I might as well use a glass. I've got the potion of healing glass that I was using last night. Like the way you're thinking, Turtles. Look at Mr. Rockefeller here with his glass. I have a chair. I have a chair. I'm king of the castle. I have a chair. What are you gonna do?
Then enlighten me about the Kyun's plans for us.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stop there? The day we saw the breach, the Kyun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why do you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
Oh, bro, if it turns out that Iron Bull was a traitor, I'll be choked. Oh, it must be Solus. Was Solus working with the Cunari? Seems a little random. Whoa, something just smoked me hard. Oh, this shock trooper. I think we can get him. Oh, I'm not in the shield? Dude cast a shield on everybody but me. What a dickhole. The Kyun can suck it. What do you think? Mine goes popcorn for dinner, right? If only I had some popcorn. I would love some popcorn right now, honestly. No, I actually had a, I went to this little hole-in-the-wall diner that I really liked. And got, halibut burger and some fries. Because Callista really wanted pancakes, and it's the only place I could think of that I can order a side of pancake any time of day or night.
It was for their
So yeah, I got a side pancakes, which for $7 it's like 2 massive pancakes. And she ate like 1.5 of them, which is crazy. 2. A lot of pancake. I think 16th century Native Americans knew you could popcorn. Yeah, Morbid would be the perfect person to ask about that. Jumping in there quick with the answer. I do think that they rarely microwaved it, though. Superb amulet of what? Critical chain? What is that? Every time the wearer of this amulet doesn't land a critical hit, her critical hit chance increases greatly. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, let's throw that on Dorian. Cole just like gets crits. That's kind of what he does. The stinking cheater. Let's go. I feel like most crunchy snacks are a modern invention, but they must have had popcorn for basically forever. But I bet it was a while before anyone added salt and butter. Yeah, salt and butter were both from a completely different continent. The Reginald Vale of Starkhaven has the distinction of being the only champion of the Grand Tourney to win the Grand Melee by virtue of complete forfeiture. Legend has it that when any opponent struck him, a profoundly noxious odor erupted from him, such that the combatants immediately yielded rather than brave the fumes. Historians have asked the royal family of Starkhaven many times how Reginald accomplished this, but they have steadfastly refused to comment. On hit, there's a chance to spawn a toxic cloud. That's amazing. That's amazing. These are both kind of the same thing, except magic defense instead of melee defense. Plus 5 constitution instead of plus 60 HP. Crit chance with this other one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try this stinking cheater. Discover where the Yedasala went. Native American said animal fats similar to butter. Yeah, I was thinking of salt. But also, I don't know how much dairy they used, because wasn't that sort of a popular account pretty much everywhere the Europeans went, where they were like, they fucking reek like dairy all the time. Corn's been domesticated for like 12,000 years. If I recall correctly, the earliest evidence we have for specifically popped corn is like 7,000 years old from Peru. That's not a singularly old world thing. For one thing, we need to live. Butter I'll give you. Yeah, I mean, we need like the salt that's in things, but I mean, didn't Europeans do a lot of traveling and killing and shit just to get like a reliable source of salt?
Explains why the Kunari thought it was worth camping here.
All I'm coming up with is cocoa butter type stuff. Like, wait, can you get llama butter? Boy, that sounds off-putting. There's just something about the phrase llama butter that doesn't specifically appeal to me. You know, fat you can reduce into a lard, which is very similar to butter. I guess technically. Hang on, is that the way to go? Or is that just a little, like, side passage? What does the archivist have to say?
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
But should they be? Lard. What about whipped cow juice? Yeah, I prefer, yeah, like, what? Processed bovine fluid? Lard and sugar on toast is pretty good. I'll have to take your word for it.
How about you?
Yes, we heard
Yo,
much.
turtles with the cheers. Thank you so much.
We could not hear.
Appreciate the bitties.
To the Darvarat. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone.
Gotta get some sleep. Have a good one, my friends. Indeed.
It glows.
Enjoy your sleep. Sleep well.
In coming here, you strengthen the past. I can now raise one if you wish to go.
Thanks.
You've been very helpful.
Was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another.
That's cool.
When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
Oh wow, just like literally a repository of a bunch of knowledge.
We've got to...
Farewell, patrons.
My favorite is still burrito skins. No cows that I'm aware of, pre-Columbian. Nice. Survived it and didn't even have to use my focus up. Got the hiccups right before I'm going to try and sleep. Oh, brutal. Womp womp. We do have examples of bog butter, 1st century. Bog butter?
I've been through some battles as a warden.
The fuck is that made of?
One group of darkspawns the same as another. Back with the Inquisition, and a moment later we're battling secret Canary assassins in a dream library.
Any regrets, Renier?
I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
I'm glad you're here, Tom.
Aw, that was super cute. Cole is just so genuine. Ah, I love him. Just a load of butter that's been sunk in a bog for preservation. Oh, so like earlier refrigeration kind of thing? Some British people call the bathroom the bog. Yep, absolutely. That is certainly a slang term for a privy, a water closet. Oh, this is just back at the main area. Shadow the illusions of love. Return to the Winter Palace to warn the others. I guess that's everything. Okay. Gotta love Cole. I really do. I think Cole might be my favorite character, honestly. He's up there. Cole and Solus were my favorites. Although I don't know what to think of Solus now. Basically, yeah, some of the bog butter is actually like tallow, but a decent amount of it is just good old cow juice butter. Good old cow juice butter. Whoa, what the fuck? This is a merchant? The best defense. Every 5th block with shield wall deals massive damage. That's cool. I could also craft it if I wanted. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Oh, it's weird that I don't have to buy that. Or it's weird. I mean to say it's weird that I do have to buy that. It's weird that I have to spend money in this place on anything. It's like a corpse, and it's like, you want to do business? Do.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Dennery's
Want I should buy your things?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Canary are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
This is our fault.
Fault? No. But our responsibility.
How did it happen?
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Canary.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
What a weird technicality. Like, oh, there's these vendors that are spies. Like, well, it's the vendors are all Orlesian, but it's our fault for purchasing their wares. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Hey there, Persephone. Yes, this is indeed my first playthrough. This is my. I mean, we're like at the end. We've beaten the game. This is 2 years later. This is the final DLC, and I'm just trying to figure out, yeah, what the hell's going on. I'm excited for you. Nice.
Do you know who got the balance onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the
I'm pissed at Solus for bailing out on us.
I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
So it's a bunch of elves who are traitors.
When Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's
They apparently have someone on the inside from the Inquisition.
And the Qunari turned them.
Gotta be Solus, right? He's the one who got all weird and sketchy.
We can't change what happened, only how we react to it now.
Good evening, Brooklyn.
To protect
I
the
want
Inquisition
that
in
this evening.
exalted council. And for what?
The end is great.
So
nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Those we claimed
Welcome,
to
Persephone,
protect.
by the way. How you doing this weekend?
The spies.
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Qunari body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
Let them try. Okay. Huh. Josie mad. So many emotions Trespassers was. Yeah, this is, funky. Apparently you account for a quarter of Dragon Age Inquisition viewers on Twitch. Yeah, that's, I mean, the game's a number of years old now.
So, it's been
Not a ton of folks, streaming it, I imagine.
I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how much time I've got left. What I do know is that the Qunari need to be stopped. So I need to get to the Darvarad while I can still fight.
Is it going to be the thing that kills me?
Thank you, Inquisitor. Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council?
You'd think that once all the rifts are closed, that the rift abilities are gone. Oh shit! Did we inform the Exalted Council of the danger? I mean, the responsible thing to do would be to inform them, right? Is that gonna like backfire on us? What's the popular vote here? I want a good ending. Solus was the only one who knew how to keep it in check. The rift thing? Did he? Did he like contribute to that? I know I had a trainer that helped me kind of learn to harness the rift magic. I don't remember Solus specifically being super helpful to that end. What do you guys think? Inform the summit or keep it quiet? Still aren't done? Psh, I'm almost there. I'm gonna look it up. Control F, inform. That didn't help at all. That doesn't show me anything. Fuck. At the beginning of the game, Varric says he kept it from killing you while you were unconscious. Oh. Did that for like a week. Look, it's a thing. You're Googling it. You find out if you hide it anyway. All right. Yeah. We'll do the responsible thing. We'll let them know intentionally.
Yes.
Did you play Dragon Age Origins and 2? Yes. Yeah, I actually streamed them all back to back to back. Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition were both totally blind.
Your job is
I knew nothing about them. I actually didn't even know that it's not the same protagonist from one game to the next. I just assumed it was going to be like Mass Effect where you play the same character throughout. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, I had played Origins before, so that one wasn't totally blind. But yeah, the others were. So now that I'm back in the main area, sometimes there's like new things when you check out the same areas. Dragon Age 2 is probably your favorite. Really? Personally, I think Dragon Age 2 is my least favorite of the trilogy. Question is, if you inform them, will they have a squealing meltdown? And if you don't, will they figure it out anyway and have a squealing meltdown? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the... Dragon Age Origins, I think, is... What was that big green light? What was that? There was like a flash of green light that came from behind me. That was weird. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins I think is probably my favorite of the trilogy so far. But I haven't gotten to the like end of this yet. So I don't know. There's still... This one could still eke it out. But there's just something about Origins where I guess maybe it's because it was like... Whoa. It was so new to me. Oh, where are all my companions? Oh, none of them are around. Okay, so might as well just head to the next area. Unless I want to, like, craft anything. I don't know, I could probably make some really, really fucking crazy good gear at this point, but, like... Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, there's some other guy watching his dog. Green flash of Sailor's lore. Did you do all DLCs for Inquisitions? I believe so. I did Jaws of Hakkon, The Descent. I think most of the other DLCs weren't like content per se, right? BH, how can you beat Alistair? That's just it. Like all of the characters in Origins I really liked. Shale was really fucking cool. Oghren was great. Sten, like your first introduction to the Qunari is really cool. Yeah, Alistair, Morgan, Liliana, all of the characters I really loved, and you know they brought some of them back, which is cool. But experiencing all of that for the first time was great, and the tactics menu alone was such a huge quality of life thing. Having an entire, you know, if then else, like you know, conditional spreadsheet to fully customize your companion's AI is so... I'm just like, why didn't they just port that over into the other games? It strikes me that it wouldn't really be any more work.
Your hand hurts. It's pulling you apart.
But I don't know.
No matter what happens, it has been my honor to fight beside each of you.
We helped, all of us.
What was that place thing by the dog? Oh, that was the dog biscuits. Oh shit. Oh, there was a webcam redemption. Sorry, Death Girl, I didn't notice it. Unfortunately, the Inquisition is the active window. It's you know, it doesn't show everything the way that it's supposed to. It doesn't automatically trigger everything. It's actually a full grid of like, it's a 3x3 grid with this fucking webcam redemption. But it just ends up being these like 3 stacking ones basically. Varric's my favorite. Varric's really cool. Yeah, and Cassandra's cool too. I do absolutely like those characters. 2-Head Anders. So did 1. He's from the DLC in the first one. I didn't really like... I liked Anders in the first game, and I liked Justice. I thought those were those are 2 cool characters. I like any character that has spent time in the Fade, which is why Solus is also a really cool character. Just his descriptions of like basically just living in the Fade. However, I'm not wild about what they did with Justice becoming part of Anders and kind of destroying both of their personalities. I feel like people's feelings on Anders are very polarized. Yes, super polarized. Absolutely. Hold on to your chair. I personally think my favorite was listening to Arclight complain so much about Anders. Yeah, that's a big redeeming aspect of him.
I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
One more fight then. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. All right.
All right, everyone, get ready.
Let's take our Cockney accents and head on in.
Oh my gosh, redemptions, y'all. Bow, 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 wow. I am a banana. This is the dumbest webcam redemption of all time.
So this is the
yeah.
Darvarad.
Look at this. It's an Eluvian Graveyard.
Whoa.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying Eluvians?
Holy shit.
The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
How many are there? I thought there was like only a few of them. Okay, so when we first saw Eluvians in general, it was in Kermit the Frog here. Yeah, I feel like when we very first saw the whole concept of an Eluvian, it brought us into a realm that had, like, you know, maybe a dozen places where other Eluvians were that led to other elven ruins. And now all of a sudden it turns out there's bloody hundreds of them. It's insane. And I don't really understand how there could have been this many portals that all lead into some unique part of the Fade, and somehow they went completely undiscovered by everyone, except somehow the Kunari have been exploring and interacting with hundreds of them forever, and neither Morrigan nor Flemeth nor any other powerful thing had ever ever discovered that was a thing. I don't know. None of this is really making a lot of sense. I feel like it got real out of hand. Like there's good impression. What? Thank you. Yeah, I don't understand how there could be like an infinite amount of Eluvians, and yet the person who had like dedicated her life to finding one working Eluvian didn't know about any of this. It just seems crazy to me. It doesn't add up. Wild. Don't forget the Eluvian in Dallas, the one Meryl was trying to fix. Oh, that's right. Yeah. There was one in Dark Souls 2 as well, which didn't even come into play, right? Not in the game, not in any of the DLCs, none of it, I think, as far as I remember. Yeah, in DA2 in Dallas. I was like, was that the area that the alienage was in? I didn't remember that being the name of it.
My god, you guys are going crazy with the channel points. Flying turtles with the back-to-back-to-back redemptions. Yeah, I feel like, it's strange that the Eluvians were just barely touched on here and there in the other games, and now they're just this... They're, like, as common as you know, fucking... just a new pair of pants. This is, I don't know, it feels like it ramped up really quickly. That said, I guess... I don't know, I guess no one really knows what the Kunari are up to, so... They could have been amassing all this power, but I don't know, I just feel like Morrigan would have known about it, you know? It's weird. It's very strange that this is, that this plot point got so massive so quickly. The scale of it, you know? All I'm hearing is Dallas, like Texas. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, you know, the alienage in Dallas, where they keep all the elves, you know? Those elven concentration camps in Texas. We've all
seen them. My god, you guys. Now with the cursed redemption. See, the thing is, with all the redemptions going on, I can't make the game the active window, or they don't function correctly. Oh, they're crazy. It is cursed, it's true. Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys don't like progress in video games, because that's not something I excel at. that's not a strong point. Hey, speaking of not making progress in the video game, we've also got this little side game, Stream Raiders. We got 16 people who have all put different units on this battlefield. Now let's fight. Ooh, hydrate. Don't mind if I do. It looks ridiculous. Put him in control. We looked at adding the most cursed webcam. No, because so there's a couple that are really cursed. This is one of them. It basically just turns your eyes and mouth like sideways and upside down and stuff. It's you know, it's a little on the crazy side. And then there's another that replaces your eyes with your mouth, and that one is also really fucking disturbing. So they're a little bit much. I'm not even sure where that one is. I don't know. There's so many that are like just weird. I don't know. There's this one that just adds little like face tattoos, but also adds this annoying lens. Thing is, pretty much everyone's filters make these like weird grainy lenses for no reason, you know? Yeah, I'm not even sure where I found that other one. Okay, anyway, so Stream Raiders, we got a boss battle down. Mr. Brightside, Chaotic, and Angel Dodger get themselves some rewards in that battle. And then I think we'll do another. Dance like a marionette. All right. Yeah, hydrate's a good idea. So we have a Stream Raiders battle you can take part in. We've got all these ludicrous channel point redemptions. And we've got some Kunari who are gonna fuck up. And hopefully, the warrior on my team is going to fucking pull his weight and not let me get targeted by enemies. But it really looks like he isn't doing that. I think my auto attacks were hitting like a wall. There we go, there. Okay. Eluvian Studies. The writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible, even to a native speaker of Kunlat. The handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken, but the drawings are meticulous, an excruciatingly careful study of several Eluvians, along with exploded diagrams of their inner workings. Oh my god, if they have working for them, oh, what's his name? Sandal? That would be insane. Enchantment. What other abilities can I grab here? Spirits protect your allies, reducing incoming damage, reviving the fallen conscious. Yeah, let's do that one. That seems useful. Get some Veil Fire going on here. Destruction.
Oh, we should hurry.
Fights have been getting more and more lethal lately. Ah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the enemy's fault that they've got all these booby traps just hanging out. Standing next to these explosive barrels. Be set free.
Guards on patrol. If we take them out one at a time, we might avoid raising the alarm.
No, I think we failed at that. That's the problem with trying to like only fight a couple dudes at one time. Is my abilities just like scattershot. They're all like AoE. Are we out of combat? We're putting away our weapons? Doesn't look like it. Run for your life. Fuck it. Let's just post them all. Belt of Retaliation. Okay, so I can't open this door without first... I don't know, I'm guessing interacting with some stuff? Some levers or something? Oh, a little ladder there. I see, okay, I can go up, I can go through here. Oh, never mind, I can't go through there. Run to the hills. Oh. Logs of a Davarad gatekeeper. Oh, this might actually be relevant for me. The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally even different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Davarad. Morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Kith. Original location not on manifest. Astis Kari was told they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly catalogued, or the Tar boss will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon. 3 Kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisra Kith. Told her to write down locations in a manifest this time. Evening. Hisra Kith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest that just said, outside Davarad, asking my Sten for a knife. Okay, so that didn't help me at all.
Yes, do the thing to the other thing. Oh, sorry, I'm not good with things that don't have feelings.
Oh, I see, they each kind of have, I see. Okay. So the right one is out of the way. This will get the left one out of the way. This will finish getting the top one out of the way.
It's open. Let's go.
Easy every time. Davarad Barracks. God damn it. Going to go get reinforcements. That's cheating. Whoops, I blew up a barrel next to my ally. Oh well, that'll teach him to stand next to explosives, I guess. Oh Christ, come on, man. Get up, get on up. Some detonatable stuff. Superb belt of the Winter Pact. There's several entries in this journal, some in Kunlat and some in Common, as if the writer was practicing the language skills. The last page reads, "The palace again, moving things along. Bashams never notice who comes or goes. When the dragon's breath comes, they won't know what hit them." Oh, I see, that one just went in a circle. Okay. Oh. Hey, thanks for the lurk. Beth Killer, always appreciated. Hydrate. Oh. While some of this letter is written in Kunlat, most is written in the common tongue. The letter's blocky and simple, but tidy. That's weird, so all the Kunari here seem to write in both languages for some reason.
Dragon's breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Qun and have not let yearn to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Davarad know the difficulty of maintaining this specimen for extraction as long as we have. If we delayed Dragon's breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Qun demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Qun does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and a duty under the Qun. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fen Harel, and remember your role in service to the Qun.
Alright, so... that sounds like an actual dragon that they're planning on using the breath of. Great game, how's it going? Yo, Command and Sins, how are you this evening? Yeah, the game is great. I'm digging it so far. It's funky, like beating the game, and then it's like, oh no, there's more. So it's really hard for me to know, like, how much more game there is left, basically, you know? But I am digging it. This is my first ever playthrough. Oh shit.
That sounded bad. Hold on a little longer.
I also played through Origins and Dragon Age 2 right before this. And in the case of Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, they're both fully blind first playthroughs. I was actually just mentioning earlier, I didn't even know that they don't have the same protagonist in each game. I just assumed it would be like Mass Effect where they'd have like the same person in them. This document appears to be written entirely in Kunlat, but contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halam Sharal and a number of other places and fortresses.
There's no pain, just lots of ideas. I'm not the right kind of spirit for this.
Not the right kind of spirit. Bro, you're the only spirit we have.
Morrigan said the key to an Eluvian could be anything, including knowledge or power.
My favorite was Origins. We were just talking about what our favorites were. I think that Origins is my favorite as well.
So many of the Eluvians we've seen.
But Inquisition is a pretty wild game.
Magical traps or elven weapons.
It's kind of crazy the scope of it. Very big game. Oh shit. If only we had someone who could pick locks. When I switched away from using the protagonist as my active character, immediately quaffed a potion. I don't even notice what my health is most of the time. I think the Warden storyline is what puts it in front of Inquisition. Yeah, I think the Warden storyline is really good. It is very much, it feels like that is kind of what the universe is about at its heart, at its core, you know? Like, Dragon Age is about this big tainted dragon coming with an army and trying to fuck things up. It's like, you know, Sauron showing up. And the characters are very, very memorable. Before I go to the next area, I noticed there was a spot up here that I didn't check out yet. I'm gonna go and poke around, see if there's anything up here worthy of investigation. Oh shit, sword cool. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, I like that the storyline in in Origins is so kind of self-contained. I mean, this game, like, tackling the matter of, like,
do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
Is there a god and stuff?
But the pieces fit together.
The scope is certainly much greater, that's for sure.
That wasn't it.
Scrap of writing from a Ben Hasrath agent. Excavated mural, believed to be a self-portrait by Fen Harel. Oh, the Dread Wolf. A self-portrait by the Dread Wolf. Dude, that's wild. Sure, I'll synchronize my shit. I don't know. I don't have any other files. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. Okay. Well, I don't know what any of this is or means, but that said...
Is that an astrarium? How did the Kunari move it here?
Maker's breath. Do they even know what half these things do?
I think the man hands on my unit have her piece. Good God, Mark. Why? You have too much power. Oh my God. Whee! Alright, I think that's everything. Oh my Jesus. Hey Eric, how's it going? There we go. Grab those. Head on to the next area. Dude, it makes it so hard to play. Luckily, I'm just basically running in a straight line. Blow these up just because I can. Okay, I think that's everything. Head to the next area. I could craft some weapons, but I don't think there's really any need. Oh, here we go. Add a couple words to the dictionary. Correct. Believe. Handsy. I sure. Believe. Mark is correct. Gotta get all handsy. There is no other way. Okay, no one else has any levels to gain. Let's do it. Oh, it is a dragon. Holy shit.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
I figured they were talking about butchering it afterward.
Bars.
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Miraba Sadim Kata!
I wonder if I had Iron Bull
You
with
have
me
come far enough, Inquisitor.
if like I would have been able to understand those words. I just became a member of Warriors of Light. So excited to be part of a group that likes and plays the same types of games. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Well, welcome to the group. Yeah, I've been in it for ages now. I'm yeah, I was happy to meet other folks who were in the same team. Oh Jesus! You'll think it's the follow. Appreciate that.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Honest has arrived. Oh, hi. Whoa. Is everybody getting killed all at once? Whoa. What the absolute fuck just happened? Why is everyone else dropping the moment I pick them up? I like it when sonnets handsy with my heinous. God damn it. What? Oh my god. Just really abusing that text-to-speech. Your heinous. Oh right, there's a fucking dragon on the other side of this zone. Okay. Is the dragon the reason that we've just been like randomly dying here and there? Orders posted in the factory. Unless she likes that heinous very much. No idea you guys had a polycule. Portions of this are an indecipherable kunlat with what might be formulas in an unfamiliar number system. One section has been translated for Vidathari workers in the factory, then circled, repeatedly underlined, with arrows drawn around it by someone who was clearly very insistent that it be read. The primers combine no more than 1 part Atashi venom with an equal part of deathroot auxin and 3 parts powdered silverite. Adding more venom will dissolve the casing on the primers here in the factory and fill the room with deadly gas. Whoever keeps getting the formula wrong needs to see me immediately. We have a great many primers to make on a tight schedule and cannot afford any more delays due to mistakes. Damn, someone's been dropping the ball apparently. Oh, these are just things to detonate. Where the fuck do I... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I figured it out. Animal Handler's Logbook book? Oh my gosh. Just about handling the dragon, I guess. All right. Long ass fucking time ago.
This monster is too dangerous. We can't let the Canary keep it.
She's scared. She doesn't want to be here. They hurt her.
Okay, I'm gonna focus fire the dragon. Ah, shit, I couldn't get out of the way. shit. Oh, Jesus. How much longer do you think the game would have taken you if you actually read all the literature? I don't know, tack a couple extra days on, you know? Poor baby. Imagine cat walking here, laying on the keyboard. Oh my gosh. Ah, shit, I missed my opportunity to use a health potion.
This is the honor of the Inquisition, attacking an innocent creature.
What the fuck? I just used a potion and then instantly died? What is with this instant death bullshit? Do not want. Come on. Oh my god, pick up Dorian. Come on. Bro. This is redonkulous. Jesus Christ. Oh, Delaika, my bad. Didn't even see a redemption occur. Oh, there we go. Nice little cameo here. And, Rock's tell you all about Napageddon, aka the longest nap. We did have a nice little nap today. Yeah, last night I only got 3 hours of sleep, so when I finally got Callista down for a nap, I also fell asleep, and it ended up being a little more than 3 hours long. It was a nice little chunk of nap in the middle of the day. It would be easier to set her free. Maybe it's the game hinting. Is that an option? Oh, I did not even notice. Optional. Free the dragon instead. Oh, interesting. That dragon is donning some serious kink knots. How you doing? Looking pretty dead on the rocks. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I don't know how I'm supposed to free this thing. Didn't really realize it was an option. You know, I had characters in my party literally saying this thing can't be allowed to live. How do I free it? The gate? Okay. Just go over to it. I think I might end up just dying before I can even get over there.
Got it. It's opening.
Plonk. Yeah, I think it's gonna die.
The gate is ready. Now we have to clear a path.
Sorry, dragon. You did. Oh, wow. Wait. Is it die? Did it die or did it escape? I literally don't even know.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already.
Maybe you got it just in time. Yeah, I have no idea. So close to the end. It seems that way.
You will shatter the world.
Big dragon fight? If the agents of Fen'Harel are not stopped, you'll shatter the world. We're not working with them.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Soulless, agent of Fen'Harel.
I already knew Solus betrayed us. That's like... Wasn't that an obvious thing? Oh, maybe don't click on those links, y'all. Anybody want to, go ahead and... Whoops. Ah, shit. I'm trying to fucking unban... Chat is moving too fast. Sorry, I timed you out, Morbid, and I'm trying to undo it. There's an unban button. There's no... Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a timeout button, there's a delete your message, and there's an unban button. And when I click unban, it says you're not currently banned from the channel. Oh my god, I've never had to use mod things. This fucking is so annoying. Hang on. A 10-minute timeout's a long-ass time. Just type unban. There's an unban button. I clicked it. It said she's not banned. I don't know how to untimeout. Show mod icons. Review requests queue. Review unban requests. Manage moderation settings. Oh, Christ. Deleted message. Pause chat. Is there a way to untimeout someone? There has to be. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Morbid. Genie clicked on the timeout button at the same time I did, and so the message moved up, and then I clicked yours, apparently, instead. Sorry about that. Shouldn't make it. You'd have roared at you, killed a bunch of those Qunari and flown off. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, every single, dragon that I've come across so far has been something that I've been supposed to kill. So I don't know why I would want to save one that's like been bred specifically to like destroy things. Best I know is to rescue is to timeout 1 minute. Oh, I see. Reduce the timeout. Timeout their name 0. That makes sense. And it'll undo the timeout. Yeah, I figured I'd just fire off the Stream Raiders battle real quick before while we're just sort of chatting and hanging out. It looks like we're gonna lose for sure, because this unit won't be able to fucking do this whole fight on their own. It's gonna be a timeout, so it's gonna take a long time to lose too. She was sad and scared, like Cole said. Yeah, but also, if I let her out and she was no longer sad and scared, then wouldn't she just be just like angry and dangerous? Wouldn't, like, literally every single dragon we've come across, we've been specifically like, you know, sort of told to kill. Oh, hi. And she might be your friend, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't occur to me that I would have any instance of needing to save a dragon in a game where the primary antagonist is dragons. There we go. We got another Stream Raiders battle going on. Grateful, I just want to get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, it didn't even click until near the very end. I mean, yeah. My bad.
Solus wanted that orb. If the agents of Fen'Harel gave it to Corypheus, he couldn't be one.
Or perhaps he was tasked with removing the evidence of his group's interference. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us.
Oh, weird.
Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades. Hannah Hadden, Inquisitor.
We put on Yoko Ono. Yeah, I skipped that track. That was that was something that was automatically added by Mark's Spotify. It's yeah, a little bit dissonant. I'm playing a very old game, 20 years old to be specific. We've got to save Solus. He's been specifically working against us. I do need him to heal my hand.
Solus is the only one who can help with my mark. We find him before Vidasala does.
Anarchy Online? I've never heard of it. Thought I was drinking a pineapple rum that has the word fancy on the label. Because it has the word fancy doesn't mean it is. Well, they couldn't say it if it wasn't true, right? That would be illegal. Max knows I want games that are super complex. So is Anarchy Online like a really complicated game? Oh my god, is there a supply fucking thing anywhere?
Up there!
It's going to! Everyone back!
The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power, the anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies as well as nearby enemies.
That can't be
Whoa.
healthy. Perhaps Solus can help.
Solus doesn't want to hurt people. He isn't that kind of wolf. The Qunari don't see.
Wait, Solus is the Dread Wolf? Is that what they're saying? Probably one of the most complex games ever made. Jesus. Guessing that's one of the main reasons it's kind of a niche game. You could just play magic cards.
That must be where Solus is.
Oh, that? Oh, hey. Oh, nice. So it's just like coming out of the portal. That's a cool... That's neat. I like that. Having them like spawn at the portal.
He can't be far from her, or it hurts him.
Oh shit. I love magic. It's boring for you? Yeah, The Gathering. I wasn't playing IRL. I just say that because it's like, you know, ludicrously complex. As far as card games go. What with the stack and passing priority and activated abilities, triggered abilities. One creepy lady. Oh, I can't use my ult up there. Why can't it go up top? Oh, maybe? What's your favorite format? I used to play a format called Highlander. Not to be confused with Commander or Elder Dragon Highlander, but just Highlander. It was like a singleton format that was kind of local. I played a lot of it. I also played like Modern, Legacy, basically every single format except Standard, which I think is just a massive fucking time and money sink. Money, presume, primarily. I mean, every format is a money sink to a certain degree, but Standard, they don't retain their value, you know. Wasn't thinking of drinking tonight, but then I cycled home in the rain. Yeah, Commander's fun too. Depends on the play group. I kind of prefer playing Commander with a more kind of big, crazy, stompy, you know, creature-oriented, kind of format, as opposed to, you know, combos that just kind of win the game. Like, I kind of like the traditional classic kind of having massive monsters smashing against each other kind of thing. But it's kind of an unpopular way to play. AC went out. If that makes you feel any better, why would that make anyone feel better? I don't want to hear that you're having a bad time. That's not good. Last set I bought was Series 3. I do still have my original rack and also digital disc. Series 3? Like 3rd edition MTG? Is that what you're talking about? Room's 29 Celsius at the moment. Jesus, that's hot. It's raining out. It's like 22 Celsius in our room right now. It's actually like fairly warm, considering that it's kind of dreary and rainy out. Yeah. I played a lot longer. I played for a very, very long time, but just sort of fell out of the game when I started finding that
He's coming to stop us.
the alternatives to Magic I found were just kind of things that I thought were done a little bit better. Kind of like, dude, get away from me! Where the fuck's my warrior? Protect me from all this bullshit. You know, games like Hearthstone or what, like other card games, digital card games, I found are just so much smoother and don't have all of these sort of leftover mechanics that from like a game that's decades old that
More coming.
just kind of feel unnecessary now, in my opinion. And they have been updating it a little bit. Like, they got rid of mana burn and stuff like that. I love 22 Celsius. Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, come visit. It stays warm because of my computer. The Arctic 420 with knock fans. Yeah, that's the same with our room. I mean, there's 2 of us in the room and the computer, so it gets pretty hot. Especially because I'm streaming. I've got like 10 pieces of software open just to stream with, so thinking about riding a bike in the rain actually sounds nice, other than the being soggy part. That I might just try, but watermelon will be even better. Probably go into hibernation with that temperature. Yeah, you live in a different climate though. Whoa! Alright. This instant death bullshit, I'm not wild about. Thing is, I don't understand what is causing the instant death. Like, it's not clear to me what's doing that. What's causing me to die, get revived, die again. I don't know why that's happened in this battle and the previous one. Unless it's the fucking shield. Oh, I can't even look at my inventory. I equipped a shield that has like an ability that creates like a stinking cloud, and I feel like I'm in that stinking cloud when I die. That might be the cause of it, but I would have assumed it doesn't hit allies. Anything below 26 is already too cold for me. That's about 23. 78, which is like 20... I don't know, 25 or so? My brother would prefer 78, probably, but I like it cooler. 74 is the middle ground. You're fighting the dragon, you died, rezzed, and the dragon hit you instantly for almost 400, making you die again. Multiple times. Yeah, funky. I don't know, some of the times it was like spraying a constant spray of acid, which like obviously dropped me right away. But there were a couple times where I was just like, I don't know, I don't see any attacks hitting me. Like right there as well, when it just happened to me in that battle. Oh well. Alright, group up, y'all. Oh, they're dead. I'm just like holding the buttons while I'm reading chat. Okay, that was wild. The real problem for us is the AC condenser is 35 plus years old and discontinued. There's a very good chance we won't find replacement parts, which bumps an otherwise $30 fix to a $3,000 total replacement. That's crazy. There must be places to find like parts for old discontinued stuff. There's gotta be. Have you looked around online? Or like talked to, you know, different places in your area that would service that kind of thing? I talked to a couple different electricians about our fuse box. Fuck's sake. I wasn't paying enough attention to my focus. It would be really hard to just get window units because the windows are wood frame, permanently shut due to swelling. Got 2 parts close, but are the wrong prongs. I don't get trolls in Skyrim sometimes. They do this stupid dance instead of attacking me right away, so I just chuck like 5 fireballs at them before they even move. Yeah, they're not clever. Trolls aren't known for being particularly bright. Nice way to land right in my fucking focus ability. That works. Aha! Another supply crate.
Time to finish this.
I love the way they just toss those fucking things aside when they finish drinking them.
Your soul is dust.
Your soul is mine.
Hey, how did you heal? That's bullshit. Alright, well, we'll just beat the shit out of this guy and then head on to the next area. I guess I get, like, two, like, what are they called? Prongs or whatever? Two segments of my, focus filled before I fire away. There we go, there's two of them. Boy, he's just immune to every status effect. Come on. Oh, I thought he turned into an abomination. No, he summoned an abomination. Oh, Jesus. Wow, what a combo. One of them pulls us in, and then the other breathes fire all over us. Whew. Rezzed and dying and getting rezzed and dying. Come on. I just need to kill Sarath and then I don't think I'm good. Fucking throw the real beat down on him. Oh, whoa, he's summoning, whatever they're called. God damn it.
Use your mark.
Oh, good. Dude, seriously? Alright, okay. Did you say use your mark? How's that for using my mark?
Use your mark.
Yeah, I did. So Cole's still dead, and I've got no one else in my party? What the fuck? I have the same opinion of wolves in Ark. They howl for like 3 full seconds before attacking, which is more than long enough to wipe a whole pack out. Yeah, that's how I would step through an Eluvian. I would go through an area where I know there's hostile enemies and immediately just turn around and face where I came from and not assess my surroundings at all. I would actually go through backward and covering my eyes. You know, just to really show what a badass I am. The Solus is just out here getting everyone stoned. Being a Dreadwolf motherfucker.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
The tome on her shoulder really stands out.
Solus.
Solus, more like soulless. LeMayo, got him. He's got quite the swagger all of a sudden.
That should give us more time.
You had all that power all this time?
I suspect you have questions.
Why'd you keep dying when we fought dragons, bro?
How were you able to control the anchor?
In the same way as when I stopped it from killing you at Haven. Although I am stronger now.
First
the mark you
full playthrough was a romance with Solus. That's what I was gunning for as well.
My orb.
You're Fen Harel.
I was Solus first. Fen
hooked
Harel
up.
came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Who's holding back? Just letting himself die. Attack him! Poof. I guess I'll empathize.
I saw the stories as we traveled through the Eluvians. Are they true?
They are closer than the Dalish legends, though still prone to making me into something more than I am.
I'm so sorry, Solus. What you've seen, I can't imagine.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join
I thought you said
me.
would be goths for a second.
The false gods called me Fen Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever.
Formed the Veil?
Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
I've been traveling with a god all this time. Why?
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
The Elven gods aren't dead? Gotta hit the bed, stay safe and stay awesome. You have an awesome night, Daleka. Always good to see you.
You didn't kill them.
Was happy to see you around here.
The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
Why did the ancient elves not recognize Solus? Why was there no glimmer of recognition or whatever? How did the gods go too far?
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal.
He wasn't always so bald.
A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
Well, that sucks. The Veil destroyed the world?
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via de Thara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade. All destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the Elves. Even themselves.
Damn, bro. That's, cold. How did they become as gods?
Were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity.
War never
Good
changes.
And evil, right and wrong. Chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders. Then kings. Finally gods. The Evanurus.
Huh. Shit, what now?
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and
The
dreaming
distant
sleep
future,
while
the year
countless wars
2000.
and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven
Restoration.
people, even if it means this world must die.
Oh, what a dick move. I agree with your goal. Yo, should we rise up? Should we end the fucking world? What do you think? Just hit the reset button? Ooh. So all he really wants to do is make elves immortal again, basically? I mean, if you're an elf... Yeah... It'll kind of fuck things up for my friends, though. That would be the right thing to do? Would it? Would it? If I told you that killing 3/4 of the human population would make, like, you know, all people who are similar to you live 5 times longer, like, I don't think that that's a moral thing to do. Why though? Yeah, why though is a pretty legitimate question. Yeah. Why is that necessary? All I have to say is Thanos was right, changed my mind. Well, it's objectively untrue that we don't have enough resources to sustain the current human population. So I would say that's about the only proof I could bring forward. Sandal predicted Solus in Dragon Age 2. Oh yeah, he had a crazy bit of dialogue. What was it that he said? It was like, he predicted something about the end times, right? Thanos had something that could change the fundamentals of reality and physics. Why didn't he just double the existing resources rather than half the universe's population? Because he's a psychopath. Because he wanted to, like... Because when he was younger, he thought, like, you know, that, oh, that's the right thing to do. And he didn't realize, oh, I can just, like, do things better now, you know? He's a psycho. Fuck Thanos. No, Thanos was on the wrong side of history. All right, so why? Why do we want to
have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight.
Of yours?
You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
Oh, so maybe the dragon could help me here? I see. The OG story, he wanted to fuck Death literally. Thought that was a good way to win her over. Ooh. Same for him. Deadpool was also trying to tap Death. Deadpool did tap Death at least once. Is it really my Inquisition?
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave him your orb?
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not
One day the magic will come back, all of it. Everyone will be just like they were. The shadows will part and the skies will open wide. When he rises, everyone will see.
Then I would claim the
I
orb.
don't remember that.
I
miss Sandal.
See a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the Elves.
Just the Elves are still alive, you know? It's like, yeah, they're not immortal. It's not a perfect world for the Elves. But, like, why not use that power for something, like, a little bit more middle groundy than just, like, exterminating all other races?
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you?
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
He feels guilty. Yeah, I'd like to be able to talk him out of this.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
To be fair, it was Solus
You know how
who...
I discovered the Qunari plot. The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition.
Oh.
The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body. Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel. Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort.
Hmm.
In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Eluvians.
But they're still going to die, though? Yeah, that's why I don't get it. Like, I feel like maybe he could be talked out of it, maybe?
For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Eluvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time.
Kill him doesn't matter if you kill him gracefully. Murder is still murder. Yeah, I mean, he's planning a genocide, but also like, I'm gonna help you.
The marks will eventually kill you.
I'm gonna help this old lady across the street before I murder her.
At least for now.
Let's try to convince him to change his plan. Worst case is we end up having to kill him. Right? What do you guys think? Hey, Lannister. The happy genocide, because you know, peace or whatever. I'm gonna try and redeem him. Oh, I hope it doesn't lead to a bad ending. Oh, I really hope.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand.
Boy, I would not trust him to hold my...
I'm sorry.
The hand that holds the tool he needs in order to wipe out the world.
Well, while time remains.
At least if you leave him alive, maybe his knowledge can be handy. Who you turn down the bull for? Well, I mean, to be fair, he's a literal god. So, you know. Much as I would have liked to have ridden the bull. Gotta play closer to your schedule. You're playing all the games I'm meaning to get around to. Nice. How's it going, Arrowwares? How's your evening treating you?
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition
There's no
did not
video for
cause
this? Oh, here we go.
We informed the summit of the
You just lop your hand off.
Danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Right about there? Good to go.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue,
Hey, Twilight King.
it must do so as a
How are you this
legitimate
evening?
organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
The Inquisition will be disbanded. Efforts against souls will be weaker. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against souls will be stronger but risk corruption. Oh, we can either disband or serve the Chantry. Ugh, Jesus, what a fucking lose-lose. I mean, the Chantry is a lot better now that Liliana's in charge. Shit. Jesus. Now taking votes. What do you guys think? Yeah, ride the bull, Mitz McGee. I know. I can't believe I turned him down. Doing good. How you doing? So far, so good. You don't have to serve the Chantry. Well, the thing is that the Chantry from, like, Dragon Age 1 and 2 that was, like, such an oppressive force has been totally, overhauled. And is really in the spirit of what the Chantry should have been in the start now, right? There's now, like, mages allowed to oversee themselves and stuff like that. Like, all the stuff that I would have wanted. So, I feel like having the Inquisition be a force that serves the Chantry instead of Templars might help to uphold that and not let it slide back into what all these different little sects and stuff are trying to restore. You know what I mean? If you plays again, would you change who you went for? Romance-wise? Yeah. I want that chick in the background's dress. Why not be your own thing? Because it's not a choice. It's either like we disband this whole organization, you know, hit the reset button, get rid of it all, or we turn it into a force that'll serve Divine Victoria, apparently. Those are literally our only options. So... I'm not in favor of giving the army the Chantry an army ever. Not even with Liliana being like a more benevolent force that's intending on keeping the peace and giving mages freedom instead of oppressing them. Crusades or no crusades? Yeah, I guess that's the thing. You join the Chantry personally? How about keep the peace? Neither of these say the words keep the peace. I'm not sure what you mean. Disband the Inquisition or serve Victoria. I'm not sure which keep the peace means. Right. The Morbids opposed. Humanity's in favor. We will keep the peace. Middle option on the left. So that we will serve Divine Victoria. If that is the choice that I make. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. They seem to have changed from their old ways. Yeah, they are totally overhauled. I don't know. The Chantry is better than it ever has been, but I guess, I mean, Jeannie, if what you're saying is true, where there's going to be crusades, I don't fucking want that. I don't want to disband, but serve the Chantry. You, even with Liliana at the helm. Like, yeah. It's such a lose-lose. These are both awful options. I don't like either of them. Man. But Solus? Yeah, so I mean, efforts against Solus being stronger seems good, but risking corruption seems bad. I don't know. Pirate or any rum? Quit drinking 3 years ago and it was my favorite. Sure. Let's sip on a little bit of rum this evening. Just any rum. We got Pirate, we got the Eldorado, we've got the honey rum, the Black Bear spiced honey rum. Maybe I'll go with that. It's a nice local rum. Locally made from a meadery. They do a honey rum, and it's got an adorable little black bear on the front. Get the fine fancy pineapple rum. Oh, I don't have a. Yeah, I used it for Irish cream, so it's like thick. Solus told you how it was easily infiltrated. Yeah, that is true. Fuck. But disbanding the whole thing... I mean, maybe it should be disbanded? I don't know. What, Maybe I'll make a poll. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna make a poll here. What to do? Little 2-minute poll here. Do. Oh, there's an epilogue for spoilers. Well, so reading the epilogue without giving any spoilers, which seems to have a better conclusion? Which would you say is superior? Knowing the two results, because that's, I mean, really what I want is like to make a good decision. There's a poll at the top of chat as well, so I mean, folks could vote on what the best decision is. The poll is going to last another like a minute and a half in case you want to read the epilogue and make an informed decision, because I have no idea personally. If it weren't so sad. Alright, well, we got a wine glass, so We'll have some rum in that. Damn, that's tasty. That's a tasty rum. Have you seen the Dragon Age 4 trailers? I have not. No, I generally try to avoid trailers, actually. Yeah, the epilogue doesn't seem to really show anything. It shows what they're wearing in the post-credit scene. I don't know. We have 1 vote for serving Divine Liliana and 1 vote for disbanding the Inquisition. Well, that poll was literally no help whatsoever. Look at it after when you're done. Big hype. Oh my god. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, Morbidity is pretty strongly against the Chantry, but disbanding also sucks. I had a vote to get rid of the Inquisition. You want to disband it, eh? Too late? Banning does suck, and it's Liliana. That's the thing, is like I worked so hard to get Liliana in charge of the Chantry. I feel like basically handing over command to someone who I think is the most competent person. I yell out, knowing nothing about the Inquisition or what it stands for. So Morbid, are you coming around then? Are you feeling a little more like maybe? I mean, humanity's in favor of handing over to the Chantry. Got a question. Shoot. I like the little murmuring in the background. Rebel. Did you inspire or steal her? I softened her. I got her unhard. I forget what the word is for it. Yeah, I got her, I guess inspired, if those are the 2 options. Cozened? That'd be a good term for it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got her flaccid. I would say that's the opposite of being hardened, right? Well, if she... Yeah. I think maybe I'm going to hand it over to Divine Victoria simply because I want to see what happens. There's so many more questions to be answered by handing the Inquisition to Divine Victoria. Disbanding it, it's like... Obviously, okay, there's no more Inquisition, so that's that. I feel like I kind of know what the outcome will be in terms of, like, what happens to the Inquisition. It's disbanded. But I am really curious as to what Liliana's gonna do with a fucking army. Like, I'm intrigued, you know? Even if it turns out to just be, like, genocide. Like, she just snaps and she's like, okay, we're killing all Kunari. You know? So is that your cat's vote? I'm guessing that's a vote for Snoot Poops. I think I'm gonna say we will keep the peace. Let's do it.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval.
Yeah. We're not signing your accords.
I'm proud to say we accomplished that goal.
Fuck you, Captain America.
We will honor the sacrifices of those who gave their lives in defense of what we stood for, and still stand for. Because our work is not done. Where we led in war, we will now serve in peace. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a
Is your hand
peacekeeping
missing? Oh, I didn't
organization.
notice.
My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Holy shit. Is it? Oh my god. Oh, she did lose her arm. Holy crap. Started reloading the stream. In the middle of the dramatic speech. Oh no. Our boyfriend, the egg, took it as a keepsake. Oh no. The hard-boiled elf. So she did do what I said? He'd hold her hand while he sleeps. Oh, Jesus. I bet he's using it to give himself a stranger as we speak. He'd cut her own hand off? Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, he was like, here, let me see your hand. And then something crazy happened with energy and stuff. I think he took it. Very different ending than the one I wound up with. They're just standing on the balcony. If that's the actual full ending of the game, I'm going to flip my entire desk. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Sick. Damn, I should have enabled the in-game music for this. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. You become Anakin. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly, in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. You always lose your hand. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. You knew what debates were waged in Parvalen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. I mean, but kind of fuck Tevinter, you know? Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. You know, they're just like a bunch of slavers and lawless people. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. While she often disagreed with Leliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. Oh yeah, they both were like huge into the church before the Reformation. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. That's kind of cool. Is that Haven? That lake there? For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs, and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. How did she advise Leliana and spend all her time doing elusive, reclusive things? The end of the Inquisition as it had been sent shockwaves through the College of Enchanters. Madame de Fer ably played on the mage's fears. No! No! Ah, fuck you, Vivienne. Her followers united to build a new circle, with Vivienne as its grand enchanter, in direct competition with the college. That's fine. Competition's fine, right? But the circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon, they were a force to be reckoned with. Liliana's crows? Yeah, that's a good point. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. Yo, Lorecraft, thank you so much for the raid. Arriving right at the epilogue.
Hold on, I gotta take a rest.
After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst Throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Welcome in, y'all. How's it going? Canadian Redbeard, Cow Unstoppable, how are you? Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. See, that's what I'm talking about. Liliana, I think, makes a much better pope than the previous one. Yeah, right at the end. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return the Canticle of Chartan to the canonical chant, a move that divided Andrastians deeply. Yeah, the Canticle. Yeah, sure. A rebellion to renounce her and return the chantry to its former state arose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts of Thedas. Fortunately, she's got an honor guard, right? Inquisitional defender. Divine Victoria was resolute, holding her ground even after several unsuccessful attempts on her life. Yeah, she's way too impressive to fucking succumb to that shit. She's like the spy master. Seemingly unconcerned with the assassination attempts, she held up the hostility leveled against her as proof that she was on the right path. I just noticed the image of like fucking people coming after her with pitchforks while she's like speaking the divine truth. Liliana continued her open affair with the hero of Ferelden. She was often seen by the divine's side. Oh yeah, that's right. She's also got support from the fucking Dragon Age 2 protagonist, because that was who I chose as my romantic interest. Eventually, Divine Victoria decreed that all members of the Chantry, from initiate to divine, would be allowed to engage in romantic relationships. Oh yeah. You ever been so horny you've reformed the political structure of a church? When questioned, the divine pointed to Andraste, who served the Maker while wed to a mortal spouse. Let's get it on. I've been feeling fine, baby. In time, many in the Chantry came to accept the Divine's decree that love is the Maker's best gift and is infinite. Liliana, we gon' fuck my dudes! With the Inquisition now answering to the Divine, Sarah joined the Inquisition in officially retiring from scaring people in high places. That's good, I guess. By formal account and agreement, both would lead boring, safe lives, nowhere special, doing not much at all. Wow, what an uninteresting aspect of the epilogue. Like, oh, Sarah, joined the faction that she was told to join, and with that comforting lie, those in power continued their fragile lives as though all was back to normal. Okay, so she's still actually out there, just fucking up nobles, messing with the status quo. Meanwhile, Red Jenny, an entirely separate person, not at all collectively embodied by Sarah, the Inquisitor, and countless friends. Yeah, not at all. Continued to make a difference, or just have fun, where and when the impulse struck. That's right, yeah, Sarah's all about playing pranks. We've gone on like 2 different big pranking sprees with her. Welcome in Raiders, by the way. With frequent visits to her whittle, of course. What? She hooked up with the dwarven advisor? Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. She's such a cockney. So ridiculous. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Right, I guess that's a double meaning, because she's also an archer. You don't diddle her, she gets with Dagna. That's amazing. Beric returned to Kirkwall, where, as Viscount, he resumed his work, rebuilding the damaged city infrastructure. Cool. Boy, he rose, like, real high from the events of the second game. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. Yeah, he was like just sort of chilling, being a thug on the streets at the start of Dragon Age 2, wasn't he? He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Poor Varric, look at her face. She knows how much this pisses him off. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bull's Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Nice. Iron Bull just throwing motherfuckers around. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. I like the idea of a bunch of, misfit mercs fighting for good. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. That's kind of cool. Wait, was Liliana a party member in Dragon Age 2? I don't remember. No, she wasn't in your party, I don't think. Was she? Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage. Nice. He became an addictions counselor. Cream. Sexy man, you. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. I don't find the Bull attractive. I mean, his personality is the attractive part, right? You want to ride the Bull? Like, come on. Dorian returned to Deventer to take his father's place in the Magisterium. She was a companion in Origins? Yeah, I know that one. I just don't remember she was a companion in 2. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Dude, I hope he actually reforms the Imperium. Along with Magister Mevaris Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Dick, maybe he'll get rid of all this slaving and shit. Those fighting by Magister Pavis' side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. There are message crystals? There are so many plot points that would have been solved by having a lot of those around. Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. Can you ride the Bull without a relationship? You can probably, pump and dump. After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Weishaupt Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. If you don't romance Dorian or Bull, they get together, I believe. Ouch. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Does Dorian ride the Bull, or does the Bull ride Dorian? I mean, why not both? Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless. Other times, he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small, carved toys. After easing the Inquisition's transition into the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Josephine, she's the Orlesian ambassador, right? Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montiliers were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. Yeah, Blackwall. I find his story super compelling. He's one of the most interesting. The next few years were a busy time, as many ships with the Montilier crest were built and set sail again from Antiva's harbors. The banter between them is funny. Soon, Riviani pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine's ancestors took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. Oh shit. Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montilier took the development in stride. Okay, so she's safe, hopefully? Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Dude, that's awesome. He takes off with the bard. I like how he was, you know, describing how into her he was. Whenever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. Aw, they make a fucking perfect duo. That's so great. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. Shit. Why would elves want a little bit of power at the cost of the world? None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen-Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned. What a dick move. Like, oh yeah, I want massive global genocide so I can live longer. Be stronger. Like, a little on the selfish side. Their lives have been astonishingly shit with humans. Because elves are evil? No. I mean, yeah, they have had tough times, but like, I don't know, with a new chantry, hopefully, you know, things are better.
My agents have found nothing. With the Eluvians, he could be anywhere.
She's got the Pope out scouting for her.
Even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the
That's
Dread
amazing.
Wolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
This is true, he knows a
Then we
shitload.
find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
They have been treated like shit, but the ones in the Inquisition haven't been. And so the exodus from the Inquisition of elves is the part that kind of disappoints me. Oh shit. And that's that, I guess. God damn. I'm guessing you never completed the Solus romance. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I tried to do the Solus romance, and there was some step that I missed, apparently. I don't know. Maybe I waited too long. He wasn't in my party for quite a while. But, like, I think we hooked up. And then, I don't know. I missed some prompt somewhere. When I was looking into it, I was like... As I felt like, I swear I missed something, and I was looking into it, and... Basically, there was a thing at the bottom of the romance section for Solus that was saying it was, like, really finicky, and, like, people... It's, like, it can get messed up from, like, you know, all kinds of things that haven't even been figured out, and so it's, like, try to avoid doing, like, a handful of these different things just in case that might be what causes it kind of thing, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to actually have the Solus romance, or any romance for that matter. Yeah, Forever Alone, didn't ride the bull. I know. A big old failure. Here, let's get the Stream Raiders battle happening as well. If you had, you'd have gotten this. Lavellen sometimes came awake from dreams in which her lover watched her sadly from across an endless distance. If they were more than simple dreams, she could not say, for every time she reached for him, he vanished into nothing, till she searched and dreamed and waited for a way to change the Dreadwolf's heart. Well, that's sad. Little unrequited love arc. Romance broke my heart. Yeah, I'm really sad that I failed at, I don't know, pursuing it correctly. Congrats on finishing Inquisition. Hopefully happy with how your story ended. Yeah, I think so. I think it's not bad, right? To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high, the Dragon Age team. Or very requited. Yeah, I guess so. There's that. Coming into my dreams and just fucking... Well, that's Inquisition. And with that, I should go to bed. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out, joining me while I sip on rum and play this shit. Watch a YouTube clip to find out what happens if you ride the bull. Yeah, you know, the old creeper watching. I always feel like Solus is watching me. I just can't get no privacy. We could watch the trailer for the next game. Thing is, I tend to avoid trailers. I like to go into games totally blind whenever possible, and like, yeah, just like be surprised by everything in them. That's kind of my jam whenever possible. Always a pleasure, but thank you. Seeing you sitting naked in sophomore math class. It was nice to get a well thought out thank you from the team rather than just thanks for playing. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, totally. Seeing all of your subconscious. So, I guess the next game that we're going to be playing, well, I mean, tomorrow's Skyrim Sunday, so we're going to be playing Skyrim. But the next game, the next major game after that is going to be Enter the Gungeon. And then once we're finished that, it's going to be Resident Evil 8. So those are the next couple games I've got on the docket, on top of Fallout Fridays and Skyrim Sundays. So I guess we'll be, yeah, we'll be rocking those soon. I think what I'm going to do is just sort of, yeah, call it a night. Raid and end my stream. If you guys want to join me for a raid, I have played a lot of, I've streamed a lot of Souls games, and there is someone who I follow who's super chill and playing through Sekiro for the first time. So that might be a fun place to raid. We can go and raid Emma. She's yeah, she's doing a blind playthrough of it. And yeah, end of an era, totally. Well, thank you. That was Morbidity is the one who gifted me that game and caused months of Dragon Age streams. And I'm happy you did. Next time, ride the bull. What's your total hourage? Oh, that's a good question. Really good question. Library, Inquisition. We played for 143 hours. So, yeah. Oh, but for the whole trilogy, I don't even know. I think Dragon Age Origins was like 95 hours. Yeah, it's been hundreds of hours. Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to copy paste a raid message, I've got one that has my sub emotes in it. You know, for those who happen to have a subscription. And then I have one that has just like global emotes for those who don't have a subscription to the channel. If you want to copy paste one of those and drop it into Emma's chat when we go raid, please do. I'll see you guys over there. I don't get what you see as tiny head and overgrown traps. Just the ride the bull comment, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow for Skyrim Sunday. Sleep well and stay hydrated.